So this video is for how to use DIS to diagnose your older BMW. So DIS is a little bit more complex diagnostic program than IMPA. So what you want to do, you have step one. By the way, you want to close out this IMPA program first before you run DIS, otherwise it won't work. So step one, double click on that. DIS runs on a virtual machine, so you have to basically start up a program within Windows to get it running. So we started step one. This service came up here at the bottom, which is good, and then we'll do step two, which should bring up a screen for us to start DIS. So here at the top here where it says commands, you'll see power on this virtual machine. So you click that, and then this weird screen comes up asking if you moved it or copied it. Just say copied it, so click OK. Just click OK on that, and DIS will start running. Let's maximize the screen here. The laptop is upgraded with solid state drive, which makes it quite a bit faster than like the regular laptops, and makes the whole process go way faster, even though it doesn't seem like it's really fast. But compared to the laptop with a regular drive, this performs way better. Okay, so we have DIS up, and there we go. So you want to go into diagnostics right here, and a regular mouse disappears, this black mouse appears, and in DIS you want to kind of double click everything for it to work. So you have the little arrow weight sign there, hourglass. So you select 8 series, which is what we have connected here, and E31. You want to scroll down here a little bit, so Control Alt switches between a regular mouse to a DIS mouse, and like this, because some of the things are kind of hidden. So when you selected E31, now you want to scroll down here and press this green button right here, right? Let's do that. You have all these options here. There is a short test sequence here. You can click that. It takes a while. It tests the entire car basically and gives you all of the errors. We don't want to do that. It takes a while. So let's go to engine electronics. That's your engine computer. And again, once you highlight something, you want to go down over here and click this green button. Also, in some of the cars, for whatever reason, IMPA just refuses to connect to the engine computers, but I found that DIS is still successful in connecting to those computers. So if IMPA for some reason doesn't work on your particular cars, it's usually like early 1991 850s and some of the 840s. Just there is something about them that they're not able to connect, but this does. So this tells you, you know, what version of the computers you have. So let's just click on this bank here, and again green arrow at the bottom. And there's so many features in this DAS, you can play around with it and, you know, take time. Green arrow again. So let's do, let's read fault memory, highlight that, and then green button at the bottom again. No faults stored, which is good, no errors. Yeah, and then you also have status requests where you kind of can pick and choose which component you want to monitor when the car is running. And you have a bunch of more options here than you have in IMPA, much more in-depth the system. It's a little bit slower than, but when you really want to diagnose your car to the fullest, I think DAS is probably the better way to go. IMPA is really quick, so you can kind of just like pull codes and find out, you know, kind of to point you into the right direction. DAS kind of, if you have a fault, it actually tells you what to do and where to troubleshoot. So I kind of like it. That is pretty much it. So you can click on Control Alt again, and you have this mouse that appears here, and you can close this thing out. Gives you options to spend power off. So you click power off and click OK. So it'll shut down and come back to the screen. That is it for DAS and IMPA. Pretty self-explanatory once you learn all of the steps.